Full case. Finest flashbacks. It's okay, June. We'll figure it out afterwards. Off the rim, and that shot, like, you know, froze on the hoop. It, like, stopped on the hoop, if that makes any sense. Guess the auto. Yeah, sure, why not? Guess the auto for 50 bucks. Let's give away some money. Guess the auto for 50 bucks. If we get a redemption, then I'll count them both. If we get two. Usually if you get a bonus, it's redemption. Because technically, you get one auto per 5 boxes, and there's 6 boxes in a case, so. Stop cursing, June. Thank you. I got a potty mouth sometimes, but I'll take my own advice as well. I'll do my best to take my own advice as well. Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby. No, I would lose so much money. Darb. Erica, it would cost Erica her whole salary. Erica would be broke in a week. With a swear jar. June. You're funny. Who I'll just donate money. I don't need to swear to do it. You know what that reminds me of is, like, you know, like Stallone in Demolition Man with the 3 seashells. Where he needs toilet paper because he doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. So he just curses a bunch. That'll be me in the Blez baseball room. I'll just be cursing just to fill the tip jar. He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. Yes, exactly. I love that scene. I love that scene. I actually really like that movie. I just like that movie, period. Cha-ching! Yep, exactly. You know the movie, Darb. I love that movie, actually. Remember, weren't all the restaurants in the future, weren't they all Taco Bells? I wonder how much Taco Bell paid for that. They were genius to pay for that. John Spartan, you have been fined. That'll be the day, June. Stro, I've never hit a super. I know, I love that movie, Stro. I think I know most of them too. Simon Says, right? All the Simon Says stuff. I've never hit a super out of Topps Flashback Finest, so maybe we're due. Maybe it's just time. Maybe it's time. It's our time, if you will. We have some StockX connections, June, here at the Blez factory. I think Erica's brother is a StockX guy. Temporarily. You could take this job and shove it. No. Shove. Not shove. Shove. Simon says... Colors. Oh god, Julie. Oh my goodness, Murder, Death, Kill? I would have gotten that too. Come on now. MDK, Murder, Death, Kill, baby. We all would have got that. Stro, me, Darb. Oh yeah, that's a layup. That's a layup for a Wesley Snipes Stallone fan such as ourselves from those 90s and all those 90s movies. The Fifth Element is great too. I love Chris, what is it? Sorry, Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker in The Fifth Element is so good. So I'll make two comments about what you get. Ruby Rod, that's right, baby. Yo, Chris Tucker, he was the best. So comment number one is Chris Tucker for a long time, I think he only did movies if he got paid $20 million minimum. So they paid him like a lot of money to do that Fifth Element, and he was really good in it. Second of all, Donald, yes, Sandra Bullock was sexy in most of the movies that she did. She was like a beauty queen. I think Sandra Bullock was like in beauty pageants when she was a kid. That's why she was in Miss Congeniality and all that stuff. She's literally, she knows how to make herself look better than she actually looks. With that said, I think she's a great actress. And that movie that she had on Netflix, right? Where she's in, Bird, was it Bird something? The one where you can't take your blindfold off or whatever. She was unbelievable in that movie. She was Birdcage, yes. She was amazing in that movie. Bird Box, yes, Bird Box. Birdcage is freaking Robin Williams and what's his name? That's another legendary movie. Birdcage, great movie. But no, seriously, she was super good in Bird Box. I loved her in Bird Box. I thought she was really great. I thought that was like a good example of how Netflix can make an incredible movie that has good acting and not spend that much money doing it. And that's why a lot of the movie industry these days is going obsolete, because Netflix can make a movie for $2 million, $5 million, whatever, instead of what the, you know, what cost these guys hundreds of millions of dollars and stuff. Yeah, Nathan Lane. Yeah, I love that movie, Matt. Oh, you forgot Hank Azaria. Wasn't Hank Azaria the butler? Wasn't Hank Azaria the butler? In Birdcage? I think Hank Azaria was the butler. He was their assistant. Yes, Hank. Guess the auto for $50. There will be an autograph in here. Guess it for $50. If you haven't guessed already, guess the auto for a 50 ball. I agree, Higgs. I mean, that was a bad one. He was a big, you know. He was a big name from our childhood. I get it. I agree with you, Higgs. It's a dress. It's not a dress, it's a tunic. Oh. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Most have him. Excuse me, I'm looking for Amanda. What's the last name? Hug and Kiss? Is there Amanda Hug and Kiss here? I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss. I played poker with Hank Azaria. I told you guys this before. I used to play in a home game with that was run by Francis Ford Coppola's son. And Hank Azaria used to play there. This kid, Jesse Azaria, got me into the game. He's in Hollywood. 1 second. Jesse grew up with my brother, my little brother. Yeah, Tommy Boy is amazing. Dumb and Dumber is my #1 comedy of all time. Tommy Boy is probably my #2. And then my #3, I'm not sure, but like Wedding Crashers is definitely in my top 10. All right, I hope y'all guessed the auto for 50. My Cousin Vinny is amazing. Two Utes. People, honestly, My Cousin Vinny is becoming an old movie. Superbad is really good. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. I think Judge was already guessed, by the way. But I'm not 100% sure right now. Good luck to everybody. There he is. It's McClanahan for the Rays on the refractor, starting us off with Tampa and Donald. Julio base, nice. Then the Newt bar. Ooh, rose gold. First in the print of Mr. Lubob. 1/15 on the Lubob. Going to Eric. Nice. Nice, Mr. Lund. Little Lubob to 15. We'll take it. O'Neal on the base. Chipper, there's your SP for the Braves. I'm not going to stop and stare on him. I'm not a fan. I'm a Mets fan. I'm sorry, Chipper. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, VG. I'm not a Chipper guy. I apologize. It is what it is. Accept it. Flamethrower of Maddox, another guy. Man, are they just going to do this all break? Are they just going to show me Braves that just tortured my childhood? All right, we have some sort of refractor coming up here. There's P.D. Alonso. We like P.D. Alonso. Reggie Jackson on the SP. Back to the Yankees. Nice. The refractor SP, by the way. Bobby Witt on the base. Excuse me. All right. One box. Kingpin is amazing. I actually saw a fact about Kingpin recently that I never knew, which is there's a scene where he bowls 3 strikes in a row, and apparently that was real. Like, he actually did bowl 3 strikes in a row, and the audience's reaction of cheering to Bill Murray rolling 3 strikes in a row is legitimate. Like, they are actually cheering because he rolled 3 strikes in a row on the set. Yeah, I read that really recently, Higgins. It's crazy. That's a great movie. She's also super sexy in that movie, too. What's her name? Yeah, Bill Murray is a legend. Ned? Ned Ryerson? Let's continue. Box number 2. Ooh, color right up top. Here we go. Who's behind Bregman? It's Josh Bell again. We literally hit his gold card in the last little mixer. This is 45 to 50 for those Nationals. Going to Jay Frey. Jay Frey. Little sticky cards here in this box. Looks like this box only. Oh, it's actually just a couple packs. It's not even the whole box. Power King of Bo Jackson. Sosa SP for the Cubbies. Refractor of Cavan Biggio for the Blue Jays. Caddyshack's another amazing one. I'm not a Chevy Chase guy, but I mean I like his comedy. I don't like him as a person. He spoke at my high school graduation, by the way. Look at Robbie Ray on the Prism. It's 35. It's 21 blackjack out of 35 for Seattle and Jay Frey. I'm only going slow because a few of these are pretty sticky. We have 2 nice colored cards in this pile. Let's see what we got. Black coming up behind Yaz. It's Albert Pujols. Nice. Pujols. 19 out of 25 for the Dodgers. Going to Stone Ninja. Joven. They were there they were the last team on the board. It's exactly like Stroh said. They don't have any autos, but they usually get color, and they have good players in this. They have the Piazza on the SP also. Who's behind Stroman on the gold? It's Sale. Chris Sale for the Red Sox. Going to the Wolf, 39 to 50 on the Chris Sale. All right, we're at the 1/3 mark. Of course I've seen The Jerk. What kind of a question is that? Joven, of course I have. I remember the scene in the I mean, that's like there's a lot of issues in that movie. They can't say certain things now. There's a lot of PC things with that movie, but I remember at the beginning of the movie, remember just the beginning of the movie. I mean, it's a white guy that was adopted by a black family. Like they could never show that. Remember in the beginning of the movie, he can't dance with rhythm like the rest of the family can because they're all black and they have better rhythm than he does. And then all of a sudden they put like some white music on the radio by accident and like he's like you're just like it's like stuff like they can't do that in comedy today. They could never show that ever again. All those movies are amazing. Everything, all the movies you guys are talking about are amazing. I've seen them all. I've seen all those movies. Yeah, Matt Higgins, I just read your message. That's 100% true. He is a bad person. And he is an asshole. I've met him. It's true. It's true. I'm not a Chevy Chase fan. But I am a fan of Topps Finest Flashbacks, and that's what we've got a nice big glob of in our handful. I could sit here and talk movies with you guys literally all night. And one of these days we might just do that anyway. But for the moment, we're going to do it while we go hunting for some bangers and flashbacks. If you haven't guessed the autograph yet, as Esplez would say, what are you even doing? Guess the autograph for $50. If somebody else guessed it first, you will not get paid if you get it right. So pay attention. Scroll up if you need to. Ask in the chat, has anybody guessed this yet? And make your guesses for your free $50 opportunity. There's a Julio on the base and a Joe Adell for the Angels refractor. Newt Bar. I like Newt Bar. O'Neal Cruz on the base. All right, here's an... Ooh. Okay. All right, 2 nice cards coming up, hopefully. Good luck. Good luck on the numbered stuff. Who's behind Luis Heel? Who's behind Luis Heel? It's another Pujols. Goodness gracious. Stro, when you're right and you know the product, you just know the product. It's just as simple as that. Another numbered Pujols for the Ninja. 11 out of 35 on the, I believe they call those prisms, but they look like hypers, same thing, who knows. All right, this looks like rose gold. I think that's to 15. I see some sort of pinstripes. Is that another Yankee named Joey Gallo? Boo, I'm not a Joey Gallo guy. 1 out of 15 for the Yankees, but I'm happy that Stro hit it. So I shouldn't boo. I'm booing Gallo, just to be clear. I'm not booing the Yankee hit. Congrats, Stro, on the 1 of 15 Joey Gallo. Joey honestly should thrive with them taking away the shift like that. He's one of those guys that should have a much better year. Yeah, okay, fine. All right, fair enough. All right, that makes me happy. At least you guys will boo with me. Thank you, Stro. Thank you. Yeah, Gallo, yeah, exactly. All right. at least you guys are behind me on the anti-Gallo movement. I'm just not a Gallo guy. I'm sorry. I'm not. He's not my cup of tea. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't know anything about him on a personal level. I just don't think he's not. I don't know. It's like that whole Adam Dunn approach to baseball of just like hit a bomb or strike out. I don't like that. I don't like when a guy can't learn how to just go a little opposite field. Take a little lesson out of some Jim Thome. Go opposite field, dude. Like, just learn. It's not that hard. Extend the arms. Flamethrowers. There's Torque on the base. Yogi Berra SP. Back to Stro. And the Yankees. Yankees are really good in flashbacks, for what it's worth. Ooh, we have some good stuff coming up. Good stuff coming up. Like, I don't blame Stro for wanting to do flashbacks all the time, because flashbacks is good, and they are good for the Yankees. And he is a Yankee fan. They have a nasty checklist. I don't know if did I miss a refractor? I don't think so. All right, I think this is numbered to 10, right? It's going to be Seth Beer rookie. 7 out of 10 for the D-backs. Going to Stro. Nice. Strategic little D-back take late in the store for Stro. Was there a refractor I missed? The answer is no. There was not. Nope. We will do... I'll sleeve the flamethrower for you. I'll just sleeve the inserts. There's so few inserts anyway. It's Jake DeGrom, by the way, on the flamethrower. Hey, it's all part of the game, June. That's fair game. Plus, it's like, he loves this product more than anybody, so we're all happy for him. We're happy for the Stroster. Still have half of the break to go. And we have the auto yet to come, so check yourself before you wreck yourself. Let's move these piles over. Let's get ready for an exciting second half. Here we go! Will you let us know when you hit that piece? When we hit it for you. There's a Bobby Witt on the base. Looks like a Power King of Big Mac for the Cardinals. For the Cardinals to St. Louis. Over to Wilden. Getting wild with the Big Mac. Cal Ripken for the Orioles on the SP. There was a break I did of this where I hit like 1 million Cal Ripken SPs with like all different color and stuff. Speaking of color, what do we have here? Looks like a black card behind Mr. B.A. It's Tony Gwynn SP Black. That's pretty cool for J-Frey. I like that card. 17/25 on the black SP of Tony. You know, it's funny, I didn't say his name, but when we were just talking about the opposite field stuff, obviously Tony Gwynn, another guy that comes to mind. I mean, hard to be able to go opposite field at will as much as he did, as anybody. Nobody did it better than he did. It's a nasty Tony Gwynn, yeah, hell yeah. All right, I mean, it's just this was just a black box. This was just a black box. We just showed a black card. We have 2 more black cards and a refractor in this handful. So hopefully we'll get spicy here. It's Yelich for the Brew Crew. Over to Phobia on the refractor. A little bit off center, sadly, but still a nice card. Here's black behind Jose. It's Max Fried to 25 for the Braves to VG. 19/25 on the black Max Fried. Let's see what the last black is in this handful. The other black, I should say. Who's behind Acuna Jr.? It's Muncy. 2 Maxes, 2 black Maxes. Max Fried and Max Muncy. Another number Dodger. Stronos. Like Bonos, Stronos. 25 or 24/25 on the black Max Muncy for the Dodgers and the Ninja. 3 Ninjas. I think you've hit 3 Dodgers already. 3 numbered Dodgers. 3 Ninjas. 3 Stone Ninjas. Come on, Cal. Get in there. Yep, remind me at the end, just in case I forget, but 100%. I will gladly add another one to the store. Second. Oh, Supra, I didn't see your question. I'm sorry. Bowman's Best 36, Bowman Draft Jumbo 146. The 5-caser of Bowman's Best. Those are the next things that we're looking at on the screen. Sorry, I didn't see your question earlier. My bad, Supra. By the way, I did see the outfield shift. I wonder if they're going to do anything about that or if they thought about that before making their new rule changes, because the outfield shift is like it's just another pile of hot garbage. It's not really any different than that infield shift. I don't really like it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it happen. Mookie color was requested. That looks like our auto. That looks like our auto. I hope you got your guess in. Ted Simmons. Wow. I don't think anybody guessed him. I'm gonna guess that nobody guessed him. 3 out of 25 on the Ted Simmons autograph for Wilden and the Cardinals. 3 out of 25. Did anybody guess Simmons? I feel like, as great of a player that he is, that's one of the weaker autos you can get, given how strong the checklist is. But I'm definitely happy for Wilden, of course. He's going to put that on his shelf in his son's room, and his son will enjoy it, and that's what makes me happy. If he decides to keep it. Wander on the base. Then a refractor of Brandon Lowe for the Rays. So 2 hits in a row for the Rays there. All right, we have more color coming up. I was going to say, if you guess Simmons, you're a genius. Yeah, Darb is right. Darb's 100% right. All right, who's the gold? Who's the gold? It's Clayton Kershaw. Unbelievable. The Dodgers, Snow Ninja, 50 out of 50, Clayton Kershaw gold. The Dodgers are just beyond cleaning up. They were literally the last team on the board. That's insane. Well, Donald, the checklist for the autos is usually really great. It's really good, actually. I just think we could have gotten a little more spicy, maybe. Let's see what we got after this handful in the last box. Did I miss the SP? If I missed the SP, you guys will let me know. I might have. Finest on the Clemens. Did I miss the SP? I don't think I saw one either, but there's usually one per box. That's why. 1, 2. Oh, you know what? We have 5. And there's 6 boxes. I guess I didn't miss it. It must have just been early. It must have been Cal Ripken early. Unless the refractors, I didn't think the refractors count as one. Pujols was SP. I missed a Pujols SP. That sounds believable. Pujols SP. I don't see it. Or was it the color? Was it a color? If it's close, if it fills, I'll do it, but I just rather would do it at the end of the night because it slows the room down, Chase. But if it's full, I'll do it. I just would rather do it later. No, Sonic will still go. Especially like for until the buyback program runs out. Now is still the best time to do it. In like a few weeks we won't want to do it, so. There's Hank Aaron for the Braves. On the finest the Power Kings rather. Larry Walker SP Rockies. Over to the Stro. Julio base, nice. I didn't see it, Travis. I mean, I can look again real fast, but I'll look again for Travis. I don't want to miss SBs for you guys. I just don't see it, Travis. Did I take it out and put it on the side already? I just don't see it, man. I'm sorry. It's okay. Let's continue. My apologies. Bobby Witt race. Base, not race. Yeah, if I missed the Pulos, I'm sorry. I don't think I did, but if I did, I apologize. How about Griffey on the SP Refractor? That's nasty for the Mariners. For J-Frey. Andy Griffey is amazing. What a legend Griffey was. All right, we have a prism in the back of my hand here. It's Duran. Duran on the rookie piece, 35. Looks like 30 out of 35 for the Red Sox. I still see a gold over there, so we still have something to see. Let me just sleeve the Julios and the Bobby Witts and the SPs and all the good stuff. All right, here's a gold. Let's see what we got. Good luck on the gold. Casey Mize for the Tigers. To Donald. 49/50 on the Casey Mize. Seth Beer Refractor on the rookie. And that's going to do it. I did not pick the greatest case. I will admit that. I will admit that right now. I apologize for not picking a phenomenal case for you guys. Yeah, the product is hard to hit really big monsters on it, but when you do hit, these cards are amazing. All right, we're gonna do a recap, and then we're gonna take a look at what we've got on the screen. They did give us some pretty magnanimous color. All right, here's the recap. Julio base, Bobby base, Torque base, Wander, and O'Neill base, another Bobby, another Torque, another Julio, and another O'Neill, Cruz, and Wander, and Witt, and Julio. All the good stuff. Okay, couple Power Kings, Flamethrower, another Power King over here, Bo. Refractors of Seth Beer, Brandon Lowe, Yelich, Joe Adell, and Biggio McClanahan. You have an SP of Larry Walker, Ripken, Yogi Berra, Sammy Sosa, Chipper Jones, a SP Refractor of Griffey and Reggie Jackson. Casey Mize /50 to start off our color. Duran at 35. There's Kershaw. Max Fried on the black and Max Muncy on the black. Seth Beer to 10 on the rookie piece. Albert, Joey Gallo on the rose gold /15. Josh Bell gold. Robbie Ray, Albert, Pujols, Chris Sale, Lubob /15 on the rose gold. Tony Gwynn, nasty /25 on the black SP, and then Ted Simmons also /25 with ink for the Cardinals. That was the full case of Finest Flashbacks number 24. Thank you for joining.